Hi, my name is Olivia Pasco. Today I'm going to talk about Coca-Cola and give a little analysis on their ad and how you would implement it internationally. So to start off with the ad that we were asked to watch, it was Coca-Cola in Italy. It displayed a brother and sister racing to go share a Coke with the pool maintenance guy, and at the end it showed the surprise that the mom gets there first. So it really leans into the humor of the ad, which gives an emotional appeal and kind of shows like the desire for the Coke, the element of surprise at the end with the mom, and just like the different family dynamics, which makes people feel like a certain way. The message is lighthearted, joyful moments. Everything was pretty like happy, light. The colors were bright. Yeah. And then the end tagline, as I put here in the screenshot, is taste the feeling, which emphasizes emotional branding. And it's just like to play towards the emotional feel of like what it feels like to taste a Coke. So the country that I picked to change the advertisement and to target would be Brazil. And just a few fun facts about Brazil. It's home to the Amazon rainforest and one of the biggest events in the world, one of the biggest parties in the world, Carnival. Soccer is national passion, as it is in many South American countries, but definitely in Brazil, it's very prevalent. Um, and then they have a very diverse music. They use a lot of percussion, drums, um, and some of the types of music that they have that are famous to Brazil are the samba, funk, and bossa nova. The national official language is Portuguese. They're the only country in South America that speaks Portuguese, and Coca-Cola is popular already locally. So when I would change this, how I would change this ad, I would make sure to use Brazilian actors and kind of like a backyard family vibe. Like this is churrasco, which is like where everyone gathers and eats together. Um, the music and language, I definitely like use like a upbeat, like some type of music there, and then have them speaking in Portuguese and like translate it to English, or maybe just like no wording like the Italian one. And then to like twist it a little bit, I would have the grandma, like if the two siblings had like a grandma, give the Coke to the pool guy because it kind of shows like the respect for elders too. And I just think that would add like another element of humor and surprise. So for the cultural and legal considerations, um, Brazilians are very passionate and have a very expressive storytelling. They just have a passion for life and dancing and being with family, humor and flirting and all these things. So definitely focus on family and community. Um, and then the legal guidelines. There's a law in Brazil that restricts advertising targeting children under 12 with like suggestive or manipulative content. I don't think that this ad would necessarily be offensive in this culture, but it's definitely something to consider to make sure that you don't cross that line of what is ethical. So for the media distribution strategy, I said you could use platforms such as YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and then like TV commercials, especially during like soccer and telenovelas. The three boys pictured here are three famous like TikTok stars that are Brazilian. You can see them wearing their soccer jerseys, which I love. But they sing on TikTok, and I watch them all the time because I just think it's so fun. But they clap and they do like the rhythm with their hands, and then they sing. So I feel like if you like collaborated with them, like if Coca-Cola like collaborated with them and like showed them in the ad in some way, that would be really cool. Um, but yeah, so I just really like them. And then for the legal, there just passed a law in 2020 regarding TikTok and the data privacy. So you would just have to make sure that the audience consents to the privacy agreement that TikTok implements before if you were to release this ad on TikTok. For pattern advertising, a pro would be maintaining global brand identity with local culture adaptation. So being able to like have a recognizable brand, but also cater towards the different cultures. And then a con would be some humor or emotions may lose impact or cause confusion. So like not every country is gonna see this ad as funny. So it would just you would definitely have to change some things. If you're trying to keep the same ad, and I just don't think that you could apply it to every culture. So just to conclude, for the Coca-Cola in Brazil, taste the feeling. You would have to localize the cast language, music to Brazilian culture, and then respect the legal compliance and cultural sensitivity, and use top media platforms for maximum reach and viral potential. And then yeah, really play into the taste the feeling and just like bring the ethos into the ad that makes people feel a certain way when they see the Coca-Cola brand. Thank you.